Alright, what's good? What's good? This be the POC. And reporting from a rainy ass day in Chicago. We gonna break down the history of CHIRAQ. Dun dun. Now they got cats like Chief Keef, you know. Shout out to Chief Keef, you feel me? He got his money, got his fame, got his bread. He dig and got up out the city. He dig and went to the West Coast and you know, made a better living for himself, you know. Therefore he lived to see a longer life. You dig? So I credit any artist out there who can turn they mess ups and they screw ups around, and in the long run make something out of their troubles from the past. You know, 50 Cent is one of those cats. Jay-Z's one of those cats. Snoop Dogg's one of those cats. T.I., Lil Wayne, Killer Mike. You know, shout out to Killer Mike. But as far as Chicago is concerned, you know, you had this wave of rappers to come about who was kind of, you know, pushing this shit in a more logical sense at one point. So it was like, you know, you had cats like King Louis, you know, who people like to give credit for the term CHIRAQ, you know, but I beg to differ because I'm a young cat coming out of high school, 2009. I do a mixtape called Time vs. Life. You feel me? Time vs. Life was my first mixtape, first solo mixtape, first double disc mixtape. Because I ain't have no structure whatsoever. I was just a young kid writing, you know, just excited to get in the booth. You know, shout out to my homie Tony J. You know, he was able to push me and give me the freedom to record as much as I wanted and say whatever I wanted. You dig? So there was a whole lot of gang affiliation going on, a whole lot of pettiness, a whole lot of neighborhoods being thrown out, a lot of blocks and avenues being mentioned. So when I mention these avenues and stuff, and I'm mentioning all these significant project housing which I'm affiliated around, you know, I pretty much found a way to combine all this knowledge and all this, you know what I'm saying, moving around, and I pretty much was able to drop a mixtape called Welcome to CHIRAQ. You dig? So yeah, back to Chief Keef now, man. Shout out to Chief Keef. Shout out to King Louis. Shout out to Dirt. Vaughn, R.I.P. Vaughn. R.I.P. all the rappers who lost their lives. R.I.P. to everybody who's lost their lives to gun violence, right? Whether they was in the wrong or right. Nobody deserves to, you know, get killed, I guess, or murdered. But when we talk about CHIRAQ and we talk about drill music is a genre that they trying to, you know, claim as a new genre in hip hop, because you got New York niggas also on the same thing. But I mean, call a spade, you dig? You know, pretty much New York niggas is jocking Chicago niggas, basically. You know, if we want to just, if I wasn't trying to single out CHIRAQ and my claim of it, we can just all collaborate in Chicago and just look at these New York niggas and be like, damn, y'all supposed to be the Mecca. You feel me? Y'all supposed to be the Mecca of this shit, but here we are. Y'all done started rapping like down south niggas. Now y'all starting to rap like Chicago niggas. So it's like, what's good with it? You feel me? It's like, it's cool. It's all gravy, but still, when you dip into the gravy train, you got to give props to the train smoke. You feel me? Like, come on now. We the ones that y'all using to reinvent yourselves as a whole. Now, shout out to all the old school. Shout out to all my East Coast, New York, Jersey, Philly MCs. You dig? And it's a lot of them. But when we talk about 2023, what's going on right now, a lot of you Negroes out there ain't got your own styles. New York, see, I know how New York niggas sound. So therefore, that's why I'm giving y'all the credit. I'm giving them niggas much credit for having their own sound at one point. Y'all need to get back to that, man. Because that's what the game need. And that's what niggas like me want to hear. We want to hear y'all sound like where y'all from. Just like us. See, it just so happened that Chicago niggas, we wasn't able to be taken serious as hip hop artists or hip hop legends or hip hop anything. It feels good to see niggas like G Herbo, you know, at the BET Awards. You feel me? It feels good to see, you know, cats like King Von getting noticed. You know, they trying to publicize him like he's a serial killer and all this, you know. Shout out to Charleston White, though. But anyway, Chicago is a different type of animal compared to the rest of the world. This is the land of Al Capone, the land of Larry Hoover, King Neil Wallace, the land of Fred Hampton, the land of Barack Obama. You feel me? The land of a lot of cats. Prince Robbo, most definitely. Robin Harris, R.I.P. Bernie Mac, R.I.P. Man, a lot of legends come from the city, man. But when it come down to the CHIRAQ stuff, it's Robo Summer, baby. Now, I don't know what's going on with thatpiff.com, right? But it's under maintenance at the moment. But if you want to pull my coattail, if you want to challenge the Robo, then I can show you screenshots, because I always manage to back all my proof up with screenshots, emails, all that stuff. You feel me? Shout out to my computer teacher, Mr. Godfrey. You feel me? Richard T. Crane, you know. But yeah, man, you gotta back your shit up. You gotta know what you're talking about and have proof. You feel me? So this podcast episode might not mean nothing to a lot of y'all, because y'all looking at me like, yeah, nigga, but you still living in the hood, you still over there, and these niggas over here, and these niggas making more money than you. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's effed up that you can't prove what's truth. It's effed up. But I'm gonna try my best to spread this message. But the thing is, I don't want to be the guy to gloat and try to get some type of... See, I don't want people to call me Mr. CHIRAQ. I just want the facts to be the facts. Nigga, I dropped a mixtape in 2010. You feel me? Time vs. Life was my first mixtape. Recorded in 08, dropped it in 09, and after that, got right to Osama. See, Osama is based off of Iraq. So, me being from the Chi, I combine Chi and I combine Iraq. You feel me? Meaning, my neighborhood on the west side, Jackson in California, Gladys in Washington. You feel me? Gladys in Cali, Van Buren in Cali, Washington and Jackson. You feel me? Go down the street, you go a little bit east. Go past the Viaduct, past the Union Pacific. You got Rockwell. You feel me? You down there, you got Vice Lords, GDs, and Four Corner Hustlers. Down in my neighborhood, it's GDs. Now they got all type of gangs. And since I graduated high school, it's like the gang shit didn't matter no more, because they tore down all the projects. You feel me? So when they tore down all the projects on the west side, all those project soldiers, all those lieutenants that kept their shit in the projects, now they forced to move around on avenues and blocks. Now they going to L-Town, K-Town, South Side. So now fast forward now they trying to promote the south side of Chicago as just this treacherous, this gangland type thing to the rest of the world. And I think that's due to the fact of the demolition of projects in Chicago as a whole. So that's where the facts are. Feel me? The facts are, you know, motherfuckers just need to do their Googles, man. Yeah, do your Googles, man. You know. So my email is robbo181502@yahoo.com, and I will gladly respond to your emails with the screenshots of the actual mixtape and the date it was posted. Welcome to CHIRAQ, aka Rob Summer, aka War on Terror. And that mixtape was pretty much like an album, because I did it over a lot of beats that I found online on YouTube, like a lot of cats was doing at the time. You know, shout out to G Unit, shout out to D Block, Dipset, you know, Cassidy, Lane. You know, those cats really motivated me to start the mixtape saga anyway. Because I could have easily just started making an album, but I saw that shit. Niggas was accepting mixtapes as albums now, you know. So that was my mission, and then it just proceeded on and on. Next year after that, to the point where shit, I'm at damn near 20 some mixtapes now. Group projects, solo projects. But when it come down to this CHIRAQ stuff, man, I don't want to be the guy to keep this going on, because I see where it led. It led to cats like King Von coming out and FBG Duck and these cats, you know, wind up getting shot and killed based off of this CHIRAQ environment, this atmosphere. You feel me? And the rest of the world caters towards it. You know, social media caters towards it. You feel me? Podcasts and all these journalists, they look at us like they was looking at Compton and Watts in LA back in the early 90s. Like this is a place to make movies about it and make videos and make out of punchlines and they new songs. You know, like, no, nigga, y'all ain't finna use our pain and our hunger and our confusion and first of all, the rappers from here should stop embarrassing us, first of all. And then these outside motherfuckers would know better to disrespect us by even you know, wanting that from us. They wouldn't demand that from us. You know, we should show more our humorous side, our comedic side, you know, more talent. You know, how we gonna forget about the earlier MCs from Chicago? It's like niggas just forgot about Common. It's like niggas forgot about Ye. They forgot about Lupe. Niggas forgot, you know, like niggas forgot about Do or Die, Crucial Conflict. Like, all these rappers, all from a hood environment, some way or another. You can say whatever you want to say about Kanye, but that nigga got some hood in him. You know, even if you don't want to co-sign him as a hood nigga in the Chi, that nigga signed to Rockefeller and got co-signed by Philly niggas in the hood. Beanie Siegel, them state property, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, none of this shit, none of this hood shit means nothing when you make it past 25, bro. See, I was at a point where I was following niggas like Tupac, you feel me? And I saw him as the model, the module, the template on what it is to be a young black male in the hood with a mind, with a conscious mentality, but at the same time, he's got to fight all these demons and these people around him, these guys around him who want to challenge his manhood because he appears too soft, because he has a humorous side to him, or because he likes to think before he acts, or he has a heart whenever he does hurt someone, even by mistake. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being a gangster or being a thug. You know, I learned that, you know, all that shit didn't mean nothing after a while. Being affiliated with a gang didn't mean shit after a while. It's cool to be affiliated. It's cool to have niggas that'll ride for you before you before you decide to get your hands dirty. It's cool. It's cool to be able to walk past some shit, you know what I'm saying, walking down the street and you holding your niece's hand or whatever, and you see some shit that could be dangerous, but yet you see 4 of your niggas from your block handle the shit and tell you to, you know, just go on ahead, we got this type shit. It feels good to have that type of shielding, you know. But at the same time, it's like, I don't glorify CHIRAQ, but I did make it up. It's like the Frankenstein thing, you feel me? I created a monster, but I didn't know it was a monster. I thought it was just something cool to say about my neighborhood, about where I'm from. But if cats gonna, you know, glorify this shit, and give credit when credit is due, you feel me? And like I said, you can contact me if you want the proof, because thatpiff.com is not up right now, because that is the direct proof right there. Because a couple years ago, you could have just went on the website, typed my name in, and found the mixtape and see the date it was submitted, and it would be right there. And then you can compare that to when Chief Keef, King Von, Lil Durk, King Louis, and when all these niggas started to say anything CHIRAQ related, or anybody started to give them credit for being founders of that shit. And that's all this is about. You know, at the end of the day, I know a better way. So I'm just trying to, you know, if all these cats can't learn to disregard this shit, and I'm the founder of it saying fuck this shit, you know what I'm saying? Feel like some Larry Hoover shit, right? Feel like Larry Hoover trying to reinvent the Gangster Disciples in the growth and development, and niggas, these young niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't really know who the fuck Larry is. Cause niggas been behind jail walls so many years. These young niggas out here done made their own rules, which is no rules. You feel me? So it's like, that's how I compare myself as an MC to this CHIRAQ shit. You know what I'm saying? And that could be some way intertwined into that same thing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's POC, baby. And one more thing. Now niggas just thinking this about shoot 'em up, bang bang. We selling dope. We robbing niggas. We riding around the corner. I never once said that I'm out here committing crimes by saying this is CHIRAQ and this is what it is. I never once said that I'm the reason why CHIRAQ is why it is. I'm not saying I'm the motherfucking serial killer. I'm saying that on my block, around the corner from me, or the next block going this way, I know some niggas that undid some shit. And I know some niggas that was my big homies who fell due to gun violence at a particular time in my life. So that's why I came out with the mixtape at that particular time in my life, because I saw some of my big homies who learned, they kept me away from all that violence. So when I see them get taken away due to violence, that's what changed. And then coincidentally, you know, I felt like hip hop needed conscious lyrics. So I learned how to incorporate my name, Robert, into R-O-B, Rob. And then I combine that with Osama bin Laden. And then I become Rob Osama. So if my way out of this shit is to rap my way out of it. At the time, I wanted to be this big rapper. You feel me? I wanted to be just like, you know, Jay-Z, Tupac, Snoop, Ice Cube, Nas, you know, all these cats that I see on BET, MTV and stuff, and winning awards and MTV Cribs and how I'm living, and, you know, they driving all these cars and stuff. And this is what we see as success as young black males living in an environment where we don't see none of this when we step outside the front door. So this looks like luxury. This looks like, you know, a better life, because we don't see nothing good around. Everybody we know around that's getting shot is not making the news. It's not making a newspaper. I can't Google a lot of my homies that got killed. It didn't make the internet. That's how many motherfuckers I know that got killed to gun violence. That's close by, that I done literally been around, been in front of, been in the classroom with, walked to the store with. It done been times where I done been with one cat walking past another cat, and we both, all three of us, go to the store. We bump into another cat that we know from back in the day, and here I go right now saying to y'all that all them cats I just mentioned, all them niggas dead. All three of them cats I just mentioned. The nigga I walked to the store with, and the other nigga we picked up on the way to the store, and the nigga we bumped into at the store. All them niggas dead right now due to gun violence. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen, you know, all in one day, but at the same time, right now I'm saying that all those cats are dead in particular. And I'm not here to glorify and gloat and try to promote their names, because that's what these rap niggas is. That's why they making us look bad. When has it been cool to talk about shit that don't involve you? I'm not a street nigga, bro. I'm not a gangster. I'm not affiliated in none of this shit. I'm a man. I'm a citizen. I'm an uncle. You dig? And sometimes I'm a rapper. Right now I'm a podcaster. You dig? So therefore, I'm not here to make sure that certain niggas' names in the street get represented a certain way. All I can do is try my best to keep their names out my motherfucking mouth. That's how you handle yourself if you don't want smoke, bro. If you don't want smoke, stop concerning yourself with shit that could bring smoke, nigga. Period. Put the lighter away. Put the coal. Stop putting coal in the damn fireplace. You feel me? You know, stop striking these matches and just go about your day, make your money, go home, chill, relax, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Chillax, man. And that's what I learned about this CHIRAQ stuff. Whatever you put out there as poetry could be not perceived as poetry to when you're dealing with street niggas. You're dealing with block niggas. You're dealing with jail niggas. You know? So, yeah. CHIRAQ was some poetic shit. You know, Rob Osama bin Laden, you know, Robert bin Laden, you know, at the time, they hadn't found bin Laden. Bin Laden was on the, you know, he was on the loose. Obama was the president at the time, you dig? So all that was very controversial, you know, for me. I thought it would be a very clever project, but not knowing that these niggas would make a whole trend or genre out of this thing, you know. But, all I can do is try my best to just disregard the shit. I'm not here to say fuck CHIRAQ. I'm not here to say fuck anybody mentioning CHIRAQ in their lyrics. I'm not here to diss y'all no more. You know, it's not for me to diss none of y'all. It's for me to just watch and for me to just speak game and try to weed you to a better way of trying to portray the city and try to portray yourselves. Because if you don't own nothing in Chicago, nigga, don't be running around here acting like you gotta be a CHIRAQ soldier. You feel me? So first of all, nigga, you ain't an owner in Chicago, and you didn't come up with CHIRAQ. So therefore, you out here lost, man. You lost. And that's all I gotta say about this. You know, like I said, you can email me. You can, you know, hit me up, Facebook, IG, Twitter is X now. Gmail, That Shy Boy at Gmail, DATCHIBOY at gmail.com. And yeah, man, and we can get it cracking, you know. And once again, shout out to everybody out there podcasting, spreading new knowledge, spreading new ways to get your message across, cause niggas can't just be rhyming all day, bro. Some of this shit you just can't be putting in rhymes and songs and dropping mixtapes and shit, and cause music is powerful, bro. Music is an art. See, I used to say rap was a sport, but nah, bro, this shit is an art, bro. You gotta understand, like, man, shit, if it was a sport, motherfuckers will try to age me. They'll try to say, nah, you too old to be out here spitting all this, you know. So that's why I say it's not a sport no more, cause I can do this shit whenever, for however long, you know, and that's how I feel about this. But if I was continuing this CHIRAQ shit, if I was to follow that as my genre of making music from that point on, I would have been dead, bro. I would have been out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's reality, you know. CHIRAQ is not a lifestyle, it's a death style, bro. So that's all I was saying. R.I.P. my cousin, homie G. R.I.P. my big homie Weed. R.I.P. Big G. Man, so many. So R.I.P. my nigga Mike. Rockwell's finest. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. my nigga Jarrell Jackson. R.I.P. my niggas. Damn, so many. Rashid Bailey. You know, Dariel Knight, Darius Rogers, Brandon Ruffin. A lot of cats, man. But it's a lot of cats I lost in my life due to gun violence and some other shit. So that's why, you know, I don't want to get into all them RIPs too much. But at the same time, you know, it's still RIP. It's just so much and too many to remember. Because when you remember these names, then you got to remember everything else. You know, once I stop this motherfucking episode, you dig. But it's all good. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. It's the Corn Man, episode 20. Let's try to bring CHIRAQ back into that Chi-Town energy, man, where everything was about having fun, eating good pizza, eating deep dish pizza. You know what I'm saying? I like thin crust too. I don't know about y'all. You know, man, let's focus on the good shit in Chicago. See, that's where I was ignorant. I'm admitting that I was ignorant by introducing that to the world, because at the time I was a daredevil. I did want any type of exposure because I didn't have any. You know, niggas in the hood didn't even know I rap, bro. So that's why I was like, at the time I was 18, 19, just trying to just get my name out there, bro. And the next thing you know, shit, this little mixtape, one of my mixtapes, just became some other shit that done blew up. And I'm looking at it blowing up, but I ain't benefit from it. But at the same time, I'm looking at it destroying my community at the same time. You know, it was already destruction, and it was already poverty going on, but now it's glorified by the rest of the world because I don't know who caught on to CHIRAQ. Maybe motherfuckers caught on to my mixtape and then decide to just say fuck me, and we gonna just look for other rappers from other sides of the city and say that's CHIRAQ, and we're gonna pay them this amount of money and all this to keep this shit going, right? But yeah, let's focus on health, good energy, happiness, protection, safety. You know, because the kids ain't got nowhere to play. Kids ain't got no real playgrounds. They can't even play ball on the street no more. They can't even jump rope out. Little girls can't even jump rope on the block no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, R.I.P. Santa Latrice Foster. You dig? You know, it's just like every day you can follow a group page on Facebook or a page just reporting on gun murders and shit daily in Chicago. It's kind of depressing when you friends with somebody on Facebook and you seeing down your timeline murders happening in the city or the neighborhood that you living in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. So shit, I got PTSD most definitely. You feel me? I got I have anxiety due to going to so many funerals and dealing with the fakery and dealing with the emotions of people who don't fuck with each other unless it is a funeral. You see these people and you don't know what to expect. Some people might just wait to see you at the funeral and hug you and kiss you, whatever. Or they might see you at the funeral and not say nothing to you. Or people want to call you before the funeral and they want to hang out and party. And like, damn. It's like, that's too much. There's way too many. See, me, I'm a loner. You feel me? And I don't like funerals, and I'm nervous to go to funerals as it is. So therefore, when cats want to trip about, all this bull crap, like, come on now. That's what I mean. Like, it was times where I was going to 2 funerals, both sides of the family within the same fucking couple weeks, and I'm feuding with this relative because they want to hang with me before that funeral, but I'm telling them, nah, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, I might have to kick it with so and so. Then I'm talking to them about, well, hold on, I changed my mind, shit, I don't even feel like hanging out because I'm still tripping out about, you just never know. And niggas work too, niggas got jobs now, bro, you feel me? So it ain't all about hanging out, smoking and drinking all day and night, So when you got responsibility, you learn how to separate and just disregard everything else that's not trying to benefit you or the people that you got to come home to. Cause niggas be tripping. Niggas think when I'm in the crib, like I'm just in the crib just looking crazy, like looking at the wall all day. Like, no, nigga, I got a whole family. My fault. You feel me? My fault for having actual loved ones in the crib that I can chill with. I ain't gotta chill with niggas on the block, bro. You feel me? So that's why it's not, CHIRAQ is not relevant to me, because CHIRAQ is not in my life. My family is in my life. You feel me? And it wasn't as close knit, and I wasn't really respecting or acknowledging that as much at the time too. So I gravitated towards the music more. So yeah, the music became like an alter ego, and it developed a lot of alter egos, like a lot of rappers, But once I learned family more and got closer to family, and I started to learn new family members too, shit, things became a little bit more pleasant in my life, less violent, But everybody else that's close to me who don't acknowledge the worth of family, the worth of saying, nah, y'all, I ain't hanging out today, I'm gonna chill. Those people who don't acknowledge that simple type of thinking, those are the ones who lose their lives, unfortunately, But peace out. It's the Corn Man. You dig? Episode 20. Thank y'all for giving me your eardrums. Now go get the wax out. You feel me? And I'm gonna be out here. You dig? Moving around. You dig? Peace out. Preach.